What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to a Social Matrix podcast. I am your host, Armin, and today we have a special guest here with us. His name is Karol, is a dating coach from Poland. Karol, please take it away, brother. Tell us who you are, what you do, and then we'll jump into the topic.
Okay, thanks for nice intermeeting me. Yeah, I just like the beginning still because all time it's hard to set because you are be coach because all I learn something, all I know I don't know anything. It's like the cartel you said. I know I don't know. It's like the philosophy sentence. But yeah, I'm passionate. Maybe since 5 year regular, more going to the dating, more going to the like day game. More I prefer. I think I was beginner. And I start from the night game because I like dancing, and then I start to seduce how to understand women, how to understand the game, the strategy in the club, how to everything's going on. So yeah, I'm 20 years old, 8 years old, and I think I'm self-made coach. Yeah, because in the past I was a little bit shy. I was a little bit don't have too much women around me. I have a little bit maybe complex with my body. Then I started build something. I started build my body. I started build my habits. I started motivate people, and then I running on the channel, going to experience, going to the some place, and nowadays I help guys. So of course to be more confident, to break up the fear with women, with also achieving the life, because I think if you understand the masculine, because energy of men like should be, this is the point which should be our focus, because nowadays today I see that lots of guys is little bit forget about their power. Yeah. It's a little bit about me. I'm outside, have background. I think it's good background without. So yeah, I'm also hobby like social media psychology. I like esoteric little bit, work with energy, with East religious. So yeah, develop also with my point of view. Reading the books and do some party, of course. Yeah, I'm fancy of a good party. Yeah, it's about me a little bit.
No, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Now, I want to get into your origins. So, a lot of coaches, they all start out with the same story. They were nerds, really shy, they didn't know how to talk to girls, they were bullied. What's your story, Carol? What was your challenges getting to where you are now?
I think I'm not about be so fear, so cry with women, because I know I start something from the dancing side, because when I'm going to the discotheque when I was young, I started to approach a woman, but only with dancing. But then I get the side point, I get the block point. Maybe the was something will stop me, because only I'm dancing with this woman. I dancing, 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 and this is I get my black spot, and I start a little bit understand that it's not about the dance, it's about the relation, and then start a little bit. Maybe I get the read the game, of course, the mystery book. I start looking the guys in Poland who are more effective. I start also learn from them. I get experience, get feedback. I try new things, new style. That's maybe as my nickname should be the Alvaro style, because this is the style. So yeah, it's about the what I try to understand with me. So yeah, getting back is about. I was a little bit when I looked that I was a little bit introvert, and I started to be extrovert, and looking my way a little bit by past. So yeah, I see I build a little bit my expression with confidence, with be more extrovertic. I learn it because you also if you look watch this video and you you ask yourself, oh, maybe I'm not so extrovertic, bro. You can learn the social skills, like example in Armin program, and you can be the good and with your skills with women, and you can learn it by practice, because you see that some top players, they're also hand makers. So also if you watch this video, you also think, oh, maybe I'm not good enough, bro. I'm also was have a shit body building. I never believe in myself, but when I start building step by step, small wins every day, things big, I was a little bit by my way. I meet Armin, and I also coach with Armin, coach together. Like the cooperation with Miami. I make my dream come true living in Miami. I was in Dubai living. I was living in Japan. I will start entertain and networking, because also what I learned with Pua is not about the pickup. It's more who you are. It's more powerful. It's more connection. It's more understand the words. It's the pickup, like the skills, is the background, but who you are starting from your past is most important.
I love that, and I really like what you mentioned there. You mentioned that it sounds like it's more about you, like your inner game, mental health, versus a
Yeah, total,
technique
total,
method.
total.
Okay, I love that.
It's
Now,
the way of it's the way of changing your personality, high to
mm,
high. You have it's something like you start there, and here's the top G. But if you closer to top G, the top G is going up. It's
mm,
it's,
mm.
it's rush
Yeah.
with being the best yourself version.
Yeah, no, I definitely, and I was a witness to that too when I took your boot camp in Miami. You were, you approach, you socialize with everyone, regardless if they were like with their family, they were like with a bunch of dudes. Doesn't matter. You approach. It doesn't matter if it was like a 20 set. You spoke to everybody, Karol. I've never seen that before from other
Yeah.
dating
It's
coaches.
about when you hype the flow, you're going on with it. So what I understand why I'm not fear. Maybe it's about the world is your friend, and if you change these beliefs, you see the people around you, and yeah, it's the cool guy, it's the cool woman. You can contact with them. I don't know if you pick up, you fuck her, but yeah, you can try to. It's about mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really deep. Let's get more into mindset. So let's take a guy who he's gonna watch this podcast and he's gonna be like, okay, well, I'm not good enough. I'm not this or that. He has all these limiting beliefs. What step-by-step process or method do you have for the guy who is in his head and he's trying to express himself and he's just stuck?
Let me think. Maybe is the surrounding with good people, because if you hear bad people, and the people like get your knees, cut your knees, and the people are very complaining, you also will be like that. You are the five people of philosophy. You are the If you are surrounding with the wrong people, you will be like these people with the earning, the thinking, and the way of life. Yeah. So this is you should find people who are good with women, and take going on with hang out. Yeah. Next step, it's about build habits. It's about find one habit with woman you have is in your game. Maybe it will be the normal conversation every day with three or four women, but every day doing habits. And 30 days, if you're doing, you will be more better person than before. It's about this. Also, get something like weekly mission. You can get some mission, and this mission will be, oh, now in the mission, I will try to learn how to be more grounded with my emotion, how to be more provide some value, how to be more leading. Yeah, it's about this. Also, changing all day your thoughts. Also, only you can learn something in action. If you don't do it action, you never be change your position of life. Action,
Yeah.
worker, work. You should be worker if you would like to have a woman. Seriously, if I am looking at my friends, are also good poor players, workers. We hard workers, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. And you're so right. You know, a lot of guys they listen to this stuff. They will look at a million videos and then they'll never go out. They'll never do action.
Yeah, I get the point of some guys. Oh, maybe I should indirect. Maybe I should direct. Maybe I should that. Bro, fuck it. Just do it. Just action.
Yeah. I like that. Now, I mean, I've seen you work before, but for the people who have not, what do you say is like your like style? What is your style of game? If you had to
It
describe it.
depends. It depends. When I'm
Okay.
going night game, I'm very strict and very going to the vibe of sexual because I know some rules, especially in my book. I write the it's a little bit advertised. I write the book about night game, also in English, where you can buy it. But it's about how you can practice and how you can understand the night game. It's about my experience, my points, my conclusions. But this is very good because you can get like this book and put some direction to be better. But yeah, and especially coming back to to what you're asking, maybe it's about the night game because I like be very sexual. I know the woman like have dark side. I am a little bit dark, so I know how to put arousal and tension with the dark. But this is there. I'm more very specific. But on day game, I'm just sometimes a little bit social. Sometimes I'm direct. Sometimes I like challenging and playful with situation. Oh, you have a dog. Oh, you know what's the biggest people said about the dog? The girls is always like the dog. Yeah, if the dog is was like a little bit like the spiky, so girls also will be like Spike. You know. So yeah, it's about yeah. I don't have special routines. I am more like creative. Be creative, bro. Yeah, this is the way, the best way.
Yeah, I remember when you taught me to pass my limiting belief and be able to give a massage to a girl on the street or even on the beach. That blew
Yeah,
my mind, Karol. That blew my mind. And the fact, and I've been doing that now, like when I'm in Boston, you know, around here, it blows people's mind to be able to give a girl a massage on the street or on the beach or something. You know, it's just wow. Okay, I love that. Yeah, really, really creative. Now, when you know, I hear this all the time when I talk about self-expression. People will say, "Oh, bro, just be yourself." When you hear that, when someone says, "Karol, just be yourself,"
no.
mean.
You know, it's hard if you don't have regular girls, if you don't have regular success in your life. Being yourself is shit advice. And me, seriously, you should be a version of you who have the skills, have the abundance. But if you doing something and you don't have results, no, don't be yourself. Try to maybe I get the point even my feedbacks, my thought that you should be a little bit the personality of some seducer. Try the Casanova, how he think. Try the big seducer, also Caligula, how they think, and try to understand their mindset because also they get you a little bit. They act with women. They create the theater with women. They are actor more with the conversation. So nowadays, I think the good pickup is being a good artist, more artists. That we have pickup artists, but more artists with women. More be sometimes you need to be like the water, like the Bruce Lee said. Be
Yes.
like the water. I don't know the last word. Be maybe you can get it this word. Yeah, be
Flow like
fluently.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
water.
yeah.
So this is the point that sometimes you need to be a nice guy. Sometimes you need to be more dominant. Sometimes you need to be a child game. Sometimes you need to be a skate game. It depends of situation, bro. It depends. When I'm going to girls and there are 17, 19, and I try to understand their word, what they like. Good seducer is good psychology, is my opinion.
Yeah.
It's that they told me, oh, Karol, you have probably 22 years old. Yeah, because I understand the energy. But then I go into MILF and I understand their psychology, what they like, what they don't like. Is there something different? No. I only buy like this last time the Tung Tung Sahur, the brain rot from TikTok, yeah? All girls, oh, going to me, get the photo. Yeah?
Mm.
Okay, a little bit attention, but also lots of possible to action, So yeah, sometimes peacocking, peacocking. I think so. All time I analyze. It's about be good with creative. Like if you only have my point of view is the best. No, bro, you should try a lot of. But it's about the skateboard. Today I practice with my friends and we practice skateboards. I never done since my life 28 years old about skateboard, but I practice. But the friend me asked me what the most important fun.
Mm.
Yeah, don't forget about the fun with women. Fun is the key.
Mm.
Dynamite, be the dynamite with women. The you know what I'm point? Like,
Yeah.
uh, be a little bit dynamic with women.
Mm.
Don't be so. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I.
Mm.
It's
That's really deep. Now, at what point in your journey did you have this epiphany where you realize, it's when you have more fun, when you're socializing, it makes life so much better. It makes your socializing a lot more, just better in general. At what point,
maybe
like, did
maybe
you have,
now I have that I understand that the fun
mm,
is about the process, but before when I was a little bit fun, oh no, it's too much going to the nice boy, nice guy, and nice guy is not fucker. So we need to put a little bit more sexuality. If you are a too nice guy, nice guy is the approval, the seeking of is the seeking of attention, is the guy who never have their own words, their own side, going with a crowd. This is a nice guy, yeah. He always be careful with the thoughts. So lots of guys have this syndrome. So this is about like leading from the family, when the family because every your game masculinity comes with your parents. If you have good relation with your father, you will have good masculinity. It's also about it, going to the soldier, going to the right how to say right ground, but if you have bad background, you will be a nice guy. But it's okay. But this is the process. Then you understand. Oh, maybe I should understand the more sexuality intention, how to be with women, more about sexual arousal, how to look and build the space, the pause, how to understand the body language, how to provide the silence.
mm,
Now I build a little bit with our conversation, uh, because you have also like the different points of energy. You can like me when I was fascinating, but if you are also doing only with girls, this she will think, oh, is creep guy. You understand the power of like the flow, like the water. You should be fluently.
mm.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry I misinterrupt, but yeah, continue.
No, no, it's okay. No, it's I want these conversations to be, informal, where you have different thoughts and stuff. No, it's good. This is fine. No, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, good. Like when I'm looking my past year, I have a lots of pulls and good like the player and good mindset was be a little bit psychopathic.
mm,
And then I understand why psychopathic. Why the girls always, when someone psychopath, example, the dumbest examples, lots of the writing the letters, the going to them, they want them, even they are going something bad with the law. Yeah, because then get them. emotion. They get the dark side of woman. They very cruel with what they're doing. They egoistic. It's and then I a little bit analyze. It's something like black trait. It's the some of attributes who have a lot of psychopaths, and this is one of them. Will be the egoistic, okay, but narcissism,
Narcissistic?
the megalomanic,
Yeah.
like yeah,
Mm.
and yeah, narcissism, psychopath. Yeah, it's a trait of the black. You
Yeah,
understand?
I know what you
Yeah,
mean. It's called dark tribe.
dark trait,
Yeah.
and then like mind blow. Wow, I understand this, and I understand how the pickup should be easy with pulling, easy with sexual. Because then when I provide these skills a little bit for the risk side, it's like my friend said, only the fear is the only. Let me think. The win is about the fear. What you're doing with fear with women. So then it's click mind. You can have a sex in the beach, but if you have limiting beliefs, you can get. But if you have understand that you can have the sex 5 minutes with the water, I have a lot of time like this, and if you understand it, yeah. But if you have blocking, so all time you should be a little bit is the line, and you should a little bit push your line to what's going on when I'm doing something more risk, and then you just understand calibration, you know. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's a good segue to balance. When someone is, learning to self-express themselves and be authentic, and even like you mentioned, push the envelope, where's the balance? When is it too much, like too overbearing? When is like inappropriate? And when is it like, like
Girls
good?
tell me every time I'm too much, but they like it. If you're doing in the right frame, because we talk now like the pickup slang, if you're doing the right frame and you don't show the appetite with you, it's going well. But if the girls, is my also conclusion, they see your appetite when you're doing something, there is you stress doing a little bit. Put the hand. You're on with girls on the date, and beautiful, and you should try to touch her, and you are stressed, and she also will be stressed. But if you're doing chill, oh girl, I have nice day, and you put like this, like normal, it's nothing, and then you can more and more build more. But always it's about the risk.
So there's
If you're not
always
with woman, you're not doing something.
So basically, to paraphrase this, is that there's always a risk with it, but you just gotta like step into it and just do it step by step, and then obviously if the woman is too much for her, she'll let you know, and then you go from there. Okay, that makes
Yeah, but the woman always like the leading you. Oh, Carol is too much. Oh, Arnold is too much. Oh, Arnold, you look like too much confident. Oh, they cheat you. They should test you. Yeah, but it's okay. But this is the part of the game, because how you can show her that you are a little bit interested about her without point of showing some touchness, showing some be sensitive with her, to build arousal with her body,
All right, great. This is good. Now, let's say someone is starting out and they're listening to this and they're like, okay, I'm going to work on being more extroverted. I'm going to push I'm going to give myself permission to do more outlandish things. For someone who's starting out, what advice do you have for them? And you already mentioned some amazing things, but if you could simplify it to somebody brand new, never spoken to a girl in his life, and he's now thinking that, okay, every day I'm going to go out and speak to women, I'm going to push the envelope. What advice do you have for that guy who's starting out?
Try to focus on her reaction
Mm.
and try to manage her to she invest more with you.
Mm.
What I should tell to her and do it now to she be more invested, to she try to asking me something, to try to be more conversation. But okay, we can point that sometimes we need to put more effort in conversation first before the girls. But yeah, you should try to a little bit maybe shock her with be a little bit with cold reading, also be psychology, try to understand her, but don't hide the intention, because
Mm.
lots of coaches learn oh, ask her about the post office. No, bro, she know that you going to her with some reason. Don't ask about post office. Okay, you can ask because you can start if you are afraid doing rightly told her about your intention, you can get hey, excuse me, maybe you know where is the good chicken because I would like to eat something. Oh, she oh, you need to pass there. Okay, no, I would like to meet you. Yeah? Sometimes it's working, but sometimes they know why you're going with this direction. But I ask you, Armin, because also you are lots of doing with this stuff. You think that this like the um, this approach? Let me ask. Mm, right towards direction or indirection? You think it have a sense? Like, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I say that to start out, if you're trying to get yourself a little bit more into not just state, but more comfortable in just socializing, go indirect. But if you want to really do the hard work and jump into that state, I would be more bold. Even if it's the first time they're ever telling a girl she's beautiful, I would rather have him melt, feel that tension,
Yeah,
and then really get in there.
feel the fear,
Yes,
and feel
feel it.
the responsible of what
Yes.
you're doing. Be uh, like here and show her. Don't afraid of because sometimes someone guy is going and then looking at the girls. No, look her and tell her because try to understand the this point and get responsible of your uh, pickup. You know.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I would go. I don't personally like indirect unless it's like calibration, I do really want to ask her
No,
something,
sometimes
but
when I don't have so much think what I should ask, I have so much my patterns like, oh, maybe it's your sister, yeah,
yeah,
and then I try to my
yeah.
now maybe the girl's going on, I don't have any question. Hey, is your sister? It's
Mhm.
it's good to have some
Mhm.
package of this
Yeah,
because then you can use it.
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Being calibrated or whatever, yes, but normally I like being direct. I like to get my point across. No, that's good. Now, Carol, do you have any mentors, any role models that not just in pickup and game, but it could also be just life in general? Do you have some mentors and role models you can mention? And also, what lessons did they teach you?
Mhm. You know, before when I'm looking back in my life, I'm all time looking the mentor example like Dan Pena. Little bit, I'm David Goggins. I'm looking the mentor who break out the rules and outside the box. They think outside the box, and they're doing something crashing with their life. David Goggins, like military guy who break out lots of limites and so Dan Pena is also a millionaire. So I'm looking there lots of a successful guy. I'm also now when I'm looking someone, I'm looking the sales guy. Sales. Listen the sales guy because a little bit to pick up. It's a little bit like sales. It's not the same, but it's a little bit. It's it's thin line, but yeah, why also when I started, because it's, I don't know, maybe from the past, when I'm looking for some mentors, maybe I'm from the Polish guy who are like that also pick up mentors. I'm just watching them and try what they're doing, what work on me, what not working. Maybe little comparing. But let me think, bro, because it's a good question. Maybe
Maybe like friends, family.
Richard Branson book. Yeah, it's very good. Like guy who have a visioner. I like this guy. Something like I like before I also have a funny situation because before was my mentor the Vitaly Zdrowotieski is now he was in Philippines routine of the prison, but I met him also in
Yeah, I
USA
saw
was
it. Yeah.
episode together. So the guy who have a different point of view, who get in the life on the hand, who breaking the rules, who have
Mm,
a different position of doing,
mm,
maybe successful guy also, but
mm,
right now it's a lot of thoughts, bro. It's not about never give up, but maybe now I'm looking something in Tao Chin, yeah. So yeah,
mm.
so I get some sentences and I put on my life. Oh, maybe I should understand more of this. Yeah? So now more with energy, quantum physics. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, this is a good transition to quantum physics and energy. Now, you have been doing this for some time, Karol, and I've witnessed you. I know for a fact that you are a master, brother, okay? You are a master, whether you want to be PUA
Hi,
or
bro.
not.
I'm still learn. It's the best way of doing something. You are still learn. You are just a student on this world.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like the white belt mentality, all the way, 100%. I understand. But I'm still gonna give credit where it's due. Fine, if you don't want to be master, it's fine. But you are damn good. Okay, you are really good, Karol. I've seen you. I've seen you like with my two eyes. You're amazing. And I've met a lot of dating coaches in my life. You are one of the best. Like it's just a fact. Okay, whether you
Thank
want to,
you.
like you are. Okay, it's just a fact. Now, that being said. When you're, and this is a question I ask like to a lot of guys, and I always get different answers. When you're interacting with women, are you at some point are you able to see like the energy between both of you on like the maybe the
Yeah, total.
and yeah.
It's the vibe. If you have wrong vibe with girl, you can get your energy and she take you. It's like the vampire of emotion. But it's good to have a good energy, but it's regular. It's statistic, bro. You never have a best energy with women. Sometimes the girls get up, down, down, down. Especially probably we when we're doing the top girls like SHB, like the top models girls who we like. So they will be shit test you know not non-stop, but yeah, but the clue is all time have your energy with good, because if your background aura is good, you never have worried what she told you, because it's okay. Next one.
Yeah, that's so true.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, energy now when I am looking my approaches, yeah, it's my most of the key, because I would like to have a good conversation with this girl. I don't like the girl. I need to take her for a mouth, tell something. I like the girl who now a little bit intelligent, who like have some hobbies, have some interesting also about what I am interested. But yeah, on the night game, I like the girls who are good dancing, have a shorter dress, and see more boobs. Yeah, because we are the man.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Now, in your own personal life, you having all these skills with women and knowing how to have relationships with them, in your own personal life, what is it like? Like, do you want a girlfriend? Do you want marriage? Do you want multiple girls? Like, what's going on in your own personal life?
Probably multiple girls, because I like to experience with women. So last time my friend told me, "Oh, I was in the swingers club. I never been in swingers club. Maybe I should try." So no, it's about testing and experience. We are on this world to be experienced. So yeah, it's about it. But yeah, if I find, I know that money is important, but if I find a girl who could be my soulmate or girl in crime, why not? But I'm not something like, oh, I need to find a girl. No, it's chill, bro.
Okay, awesome.
The woman is everywhere.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, that's so true. And also, you're 28. Yeah, well, even if you're 40, you still have a long way to go, until you decide to marry and stuff. Yeah, that's a really good, fair point. Now, man, I've slipped I had an amazing question top of my head.
Yeah, but we should put something like demanding of our family of parents, and they understand your point of life, but they have a different standard of this scam. Where is the wife? Where is the child? I want to be a grandma. Yeah, you understand.
Is that what your parents are saying? Like, do you hear that? Is that what they're
all
telling
time,
you?
all
the time? Yes.
You just find a regular girl. Like, why? Yeah, because what is going on? Why you have this? No, it's my point of life. You have a different point. Might have a difference. No?
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, you gotta,
I have 3% only for a little bit.
Okay, I got two more questions. Let's see if we could do it. When you're faced with a challenge, Karol, okay, like let's say, it could be with your game, with your sales or anything like that, business. What is your thought process in your creative process in overcoming the challenge?
Last time, maybe I'm do something challenge because I think last year I was a little bit lazier, so I put me on a little bit higher challenge, be soldier camp, and I get on with it. So was, how can I handle when I'm going in the deeper challenge? Me, how can I feel? What can more I can achieve? Can more I can be? And how can I from this situation learn something? So this is also always I ask myself, I put, like when I'm going to you, I don't know where I'm going, but this was my dream. I would like to see the USA. I don't know how can I handle with it, but yeah, it's one life. You have one life. Yeah, if you listen, you have one life. If you don't have probably next life. Okay, if you're believing, okay, but you are here for one time. So try your life to be the best, bro.
Love it. That's really good. Awesome. Last final thing, if we have the time, what are some books that you recommend from game and also life?
Robert Greene, look this, seducer of something. The way of seducing is something like this. Because I don't accept it with everything we have in the game, because this is a long story, a little bit, and the situation in a different country a little bit changing. But yeah, when you understand the seducer with Robert Greene, usually be more powerful and learn more about the psychology. Learn more about the selling. This is also the good pickup artist is good psychology, I think.